If you're not happy with yourself, then nobody else is going to be happy with you either. And you got to think about that, because a lot of people wait for someone else to save them, to be their friend, to accept them into their circle. And a lot of people wonder why nobody's returning their calls and why nobody likes them and why they feel all alone in life. And then other people have people that are constantly being swarmed by people. They're constantly having people come at them and want things from them, want to be their friend. Why do these people have all these people attracted to them and these people have nobody? They're all alone. You can hear crickets in the corner. Well, like I said, if you're not happy with yourself, nobody else is going to be happy with you either, and they're not going to want to be around you. Complainers push people away. People who see the good side of things, who are always optimistic and they look like they're going places, even if you're not rich, even if you're not successful, you will still attract people to you by simply being positive. People want positive energy in their life. They don't want negative. So if you're a downer, you're going to push people away. I've said this before in other videos, but I got to keep saying this. And you may not be aware that you are this person, that you are somebody like that. Look around you and look at your life. And if people don't, if you invite people to come to you because you want them in your life, and that's the first thing, is you shouldn't need people to feel complete. But if you do invite people and they don't come, maybe they don't want to because they don't want to be around a downer. And you say, but I'm not a downer. Well, think about that. Are you kind of worried about the world ending? Are you talking about chemtrails and government conspiracies and nuclear war and the poisons? And are you telling people that they need to eat a certain way? And if they don't, they're going to, they need to do life your way. That pushes people away. When you try to tell people, you need to eat this way, you need to be this way, nobody wants to be around that. The only way you're going to have people come to you, if you're trying to make them change, you can't make people change, but it's to live the example. Just live the example. Be positive, be successful, be healthy, be thin, be good looking, whatever it is, just be that. Live the example. Don't preach to people. Don't tell them you need to be this way, because that's going to push them away. But if you are what they like, they're going to come to you. And that's just basic common sense, but a lot of people just they're too close to it. They can't see the forest for the trees. Look at how people react to you as a mirror. They're just mirrors for you. And yeah, life has a lot of challenges. Life has a lot of things that is a hassle. It's a challenge, but that's what makes you strong. That's what makes you a better person, is those challenges, those things, pain. Go to the gym. There's pain. It creates strength. You got to go through the pain to be stronger, to be better, to be more successful. You got to work hard for success. A lot of people don't like themselves. They don't like their life. They don't like who they're with. They don't like their job. They don't like, that brings you down. Well, change that. I know you can say, well, that's easier said than done, Marcus. Well, I know. I never said it was easy. But if you want change, you got to change. I don't know if you've noticed this, but what you fear the most, you usually attract into your life. I mean, I do too. Everybody does. Whatever it is that you hope doesn't happen, probably will happen, because you're thinking about it, you're dwelling on it, you're putting energy into it, and before you know it, it's there. And it's driving you crazy. For example, I picked this nice spot to make this video, and I'm hoping it's Sunday, and I think, this should be nice and quiet. My biggest fear is vehicles driving by and loud noises interrupting this video. And guess what? It's one vehicle after another driving by, and I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm on the island of Lanai, where there's maybe six cars. Like, there's nobody here. It's one of those emptiest islands in the South Pacific. And I think all 6 cars just drove by. Literally, I think they're going in circles around me. Kara, for example, she doesn't like flies near her food. And guess what happens when we go to a restaurant to sit outside on the patio somewhere? I'm fine. They leave me alone. They all go to her. They like her. They like bothering her because the last thing she wants is flies buzzing around her. It's just weird how you attract what you don't want in your life, what you're afraid of, what you think about, what you dwell on. And the answer is, don't dwell on it. Just be clear-minded. Just, that's what the monks keep trying to tell you, is clear your mind, clear that chatter in there, clear the fears, and everybody has certain levels of things that they just keep dwelling on in their mind. And you got to work on that. We all have things to work on. I do too. Everybody does. You got to work on clearing your mind of all the things that could go wrong, all the things you don't like about yourself, all the things in your life that you hope don't happen that are annoying. And now I guess we could also get into alternative realities and quantum theory and all that stuff. There could be a version of you out there right now that is not worrying about certain things and will never experience, a nuclear war or a global warming or some disaster or flooding or whatever it is. And then there's this version of you that's worrying about that all the time. And guess what they're experiencing? And then there's the you right now that is right in the middle of all that. So, whatever level you choose to live at is probably what you're going to attract. So anyway, I just hope that the things I say make a little bit of sense to you, because that's what makes your life work better, is look at the mirrors around you, look at the people around you, how they react to you, and use that as a guide. Am I making sense? I hope so. Anyway, so I'm going to get back to enjoying this island here. In the meantime, think about your life. And remember, if you're not happy with yourself, nobody else is going to be happy with you either. So don't expect them to save you. Don't expect them to help you. It's up to you. You change you, and everything else around you changes. Change the way you see things, and the things you see will change. Okay. Until then, I will see you next week. Bye-bye.